In this video we will learn about category management. Categories are basically which will group your posts together. So let's say we want to create categories on our website for PHP and Java posts, so we will create two categories known as PHP or Java. In the same way we can easily create other categories. The default category is uncategorized, as you can see here. Go to content, click on categories. Right now you can see only a single category is visible, which is uncategorized. Here you can see uncategorized is visible. Under new, if you want to create a new category, you can easily create it. If you want to edit a category, let's say you need to change the meta description of a category, click on the checkbox and click on edit. If you want to publish an unpublished category, click on publish. If you want to unpublish a published category, click on unpublished. If you want to archive a category, let's say you want to save it for some time without showing on the website, you can click on archive. Check-in, let's say if you want to unlock any category, you can easily click on check-in. Now batch, let's say you want to move a category without changing the settings, you can easily create a batch of it. If you want to rebuild a category, you can easily rebuild a category by clicking on rebuild here, so that you don't need to create it again and again and do the settings again and again. It will straight away rebuild your category. If you want to delete a category, click on trash. And here are the sections if you want to arrange the categories accordingly, like ascending, descending order. And let's say you want to show only 10 categories on the page, you can easily show it. Here you can see 10. So now we will see how we can add a new category. Click on new. Here you can see first you need to add a title here. So we will add a title PHP here. Options, here you can see if you want to give it another layout, you can give it another layout. Right now we are giving it as a global setting, which is global. If you want to link an image to it, you can easily link an image to it. If you want an alt text to be visible, which is good for screen readers as well as SEO, you can easily go for it. Now on the section you can see publishing. You can add the details here. By default it will get added on its own. Created by user, if a specific user created it, you can add it. Modified date, modified by who modified it, so that you can check that whether the editor modified it or any registered user which you have given permissions had edited it. You can see it here. Hits, you can see the number of hits visible. ID is basically the database entry which you can change. Permissions, here you can see permissions are visible, that who all can create, delete or edit your category. Right now you can see public isn't having access, not allowed, visible here. Obvious reasons, public is not given access. Now we'll go to admin. Admin, you can see admin can create, delete, edit and do anything about a category easily. It is allowed, visible here. So now we will move on to the section again. Here you can see category section. Here you can add the description of the category. The formatting editors are completely given to it, so that you can easily add it. So now let's add some content here. So here you can see I have added a title PHP with the description post covering PHP programming. Here you can see under options I have added an alt text also, which is an alternative text, good for SEO. PHP post is visible. Here you can see under publishing I have added on the left, I have added meta description which is good for SEO, that describes the category. I have also added some meta keywords and I have kept the robots as global. Now here you can see the robot setting. You can go for the global settings, or you want to change it, you can change it. If you want the search engine to indexing, you can go for index and follow. Here you can see. So we have kept it as default. So now you can see it is the alias, it will give the link, but right now we will give the default one, which would be PHP. So now just move on to the section again, where you can see the first one, category. On the left you can see some important section. Do you want to create it as a parent category? Yes. If you want it as a subcategory, you can go it on the uncategorized section. But if we want it as a parent category, publish, yes, we want it to be published. Access, visible to everyone, public. Language, all. If you are adding a new language, you can go for all. If you want to go for a specific language for the category, go for English only. But in future, let's say you are adding a new language, so for going for a default setting, to be on the safe side, go for all. Tags, you can add any tag here. Note, you can add a note also, or you can also create a version note, so that in future you can check the revision history. Now after doing all the changes, here you can see, click on save and close. If you want to create new category also after saving, you can click on save and new. If you don't want to create, click on cancel. If you just want to save it, you just have to click on save. So now we'll click on save and close. Now we will reach the complete category section here. Now you can see category successfully saved. Now we have a PHP category with an alias which is PHP, because we never added any title, so it went for default only. On the left you can learn about it. Right now no post is visible, so zero count is visible, access is public, language is all, and ID is a default entry provided in the database. So in this video we basically learned what is a category, how we can easily manage it, how we can check the current categories, how we can add a new category, and how we can work upon its settings so that it is good for SEO, it works good for SEO. Thank you for watching.